Route 66. We'll wait for the teams to pick their heroes. Have no idea. I mean, I think I know the basics of what Murray State and Ferris State will pick. I think, but specifically the DPS, you never know, and a couple of the supports, you never know. Oh, Murray State going for pirate ship. It looks like. Of course, their defense first. Okay. So not necessarily pirate ship, but they are going to go with the old, as we like to call it online, the old cheese comp. Going to plop down that bastion, put 2 shields in front of him. They've got the May to freeze anybody that wants to get too close. And Emily is just going to keep that bonsai bastion. She's going to keep him healed up and provide those damage boosts. And Flat Fill, some Mortality Field is going to help the team when crap hits the fan. And again, for those in the chat, if you don't know, 3-minute delay, so if there's anything you guys, looks like you guys are talking amongst yourselves. If you do ask any questions, I won't see them for 3 minutes, really. Or maybe you won't hear my answer for like 3 minutes. I can see your chats pretty quickly. Alright, let's switch on over here to Anher. He's ready for an ice wall. He's just paying attention because on the right-hand side there in those 2 tunnels, somebody could plop out from there and try to sneak in on the back line. He's ready for the ice wall, but he's still just checking his surroundings. Ferris State also running a Baptiste with the Moira again. They've got, a very similar comp. They've got the double shield on the Bastion, but they don't have any dedicated healers like the Mercy, just pocketing. They've got the Moira and the Baptiste. So it's going to be the tale of 2 Bastions here. And beautiful ice wall from Ferris State to separate Chief from the rest of his team and send that Bastion up in the air, but Bonsai just being kept alive with some huge heals by Murray State, just raining in the fire, and once again there's an ice wall just preventing him from shooting forward. Those ice walls coming in from Bree have been brilliant so far, and there's 3 dead from Murray State. They're going to have to back off and regroup. Mercy's going to revive. That's a risky revive. She can't hold on. She does get the revive off. Unfortunately, Chief falls moments later. Now Murray State is going to have to sacrifice this first point. Will they rethink their strategy, or will they continue with the with the bonsai? They're going to continue with the bonsai. Will they continue with the bastion? And they're going to sit back and hold up here on this building on the 2nd floor, and just shoot in with those Lego bricks all the way down the road here on Route 66. 1-0 on map 3. Ferris State pushing forward with, the resistance from the Bastion. Understand once again, Bree knows exactly where to put those ice walls every time to lift that Bastion in the air, and it's just not only does it make him visible, and now the damage boost coming in. He's going to just clean up on Ferris State. Bastion just raining down fire, and Bree's ice wall not perfect that time. But when Bree is getting those ice walls, they're really a problem for Murray State so far. They're just lifting Bastion in the air. Everybody can see him. Everybody can shoot at him. And he also can't really shoot at anybody else because of the angle he's at. And there's that ice wall again, providing trouble for Murray State. Bonsai just chipping away at the ice. And fortunately, Emily is able there to provide the heals that he needs. Kind of a stalemate right now on this 2nd point. Just trying to break that shield. Aziz, he's been such a crucial figure, especially, all season, but especially in the last map. Really staying alive for his team. And there's another ice wall coming in. You can see the strategy. It's plain as day for Ferris State. Murray State knows it's coming. Unfortunately, for the way they're playing, there's not a whole lot they can do. Mortality Field is going to try and keep the team alive through the blizzard. Anher is pushing forward here with Aziz to try and prevent them, the Bulldogs, from hurting the racers. And there's an ice block from the Bree. Anher is falling now. Murray State getting staggered. They're going to have to do something quick. They're going to have to stabilize. Don't leave this to another last-second defensive victory. And Aziz falling is going to make this difficult for Murray State to hold. Chief, he's down to 0. See Bonsai there. Fading away. He wants to get back to his team, but yeah, there he goes. He's able to. He's got to be just asking his team right now how they want to handle this. You can see his team all together up there, and he's going to go on the flank. May, unfortunately, was there. Didn't read the play, but was just at the right place at the right time. Emily providing now on Moira. The heals coming in. Murray State has switched their strategy a little bit. They switched to the Reaper. They've switched back to the old standby. Emily's Moira is very good this game. Excellent work. We don't have Quote playing tonight. He may be out of town for fall break. We've seen him come up big for the team before. Now Emily filling in as a substitute and coming up big. Been doing really great tonight. Excellent heals coming in. There's the damage boost coming in from Baptiste. May gets frozen, and now May's down. Carmel just strolling in as a tank and just destroying the Murray State Racers. There's 3 down, 4 down. Tongue kills Emily, and Ferris State is going to take the 2nd point, and this is very similar to what we saw in Kings Row. Murray State with going down quick. They're going to have to prevent them from getting the 3rd point, and then hope they can go just as far as Ferris State did. This has so far been a little too easy for Ferris State, but Murray State, as we saw before, Razors can put up a heck of a defense if they can just grab the game by the scruff of the neck and just come up big at those right moments. Ice Wall to just help the team get away from damage at the moment. Bastion is providing all sorts of trouble for Murray State right now. Shields are falling so quickly for Murray State. It's rotated over to the right-hand side of the cart now. They're going to go into this room and engage head-on. Icewall trying to separate the Orisa so they can get a tank kill. And now they've got the Bastion unprotected, but the Blizzard coming in is going to prevent Murray State from punishing that Bastion. Fortunately, Sigma Shield kept the team alive, and then Immortality Field and Icewall. Excellent cohesion and teamwork from Murray State. The Hulk coming in from Aziz is beautiful. But now Carmel has his ult again, and now Bonsai's down. Strolling up on the right-hand side of the cart, the tank, you've got to watch out for him. There's another damage boost coming in from Baptiste. Murray State just really trying to stabilize here. There's another chaotic fight. Carmel gets the pick on Emily. That's 1 support down from Murray State. Aziz and Plot Filth. Aziz with the double now. Charging forward. And we can switch over to him as he's fighting the other Orisa and just punching her down. Excellent work from Murray State. You saw Sigma, you saw Chief, the team captain, putting down that shield as they all got frozen, which prevented the Orisa from just lighting up the Murray State Racers. And right as that shield fell, you saw the Immortality Fill from Flotfill. Once again, impeccable timing, and then that Ice Wall. And then Aziz goes and halts the team and allows them to be just picked off there. Bonsai gets the pick on Bree. There's that Bastion. You can hear those shots coming in as well. Carmel taking out Emily again. Moira is so quick to go down against a Bastion. She's basically just a little squishy for a character like Bastion. And unfortunately, she's just been caught out a couple times. But there goes Chief and Bonsai. Excellent team kill for Murray State Racers. And there's 1 minute left. Is this going to be another 3rd point defensive hold for Murray State? Under a minute remaining. Ferris State 2, Murray State 0. On this map. Map count is 1-1. Whoever wins this map will win the game. And there's a halt to the left side of that shield. They're going to put down another one. Try and prevent any more damage from occurring. And now there's engaged in what will look to be most likely a little prolonged of a team fight. Halt coming in right above him to take out the Reaper. He's unable to kill him. He's holding on. The Reaper able to get away. Oh my goodness. Really thought he was going to get the kill there. And now here comes the staggering shields of the Ferris State Bulldogs. They're in the hallway. Nobody's really getting any big kills. Murray State Aziz, he now has the bongos. We'll switch over to Emily for a second and watch her put in the heals. Suck a little bit of life out of Ferris State, who's now down to 10 seconds. They're on the cart, but Murray State is there in greater numbers. Flawfilth is coming up big. Flawfilth and Emily both just keeping the team alive. And Bonsai and everybody playing out of their skin right now on this defense. And a team kill to finish that round. Map 3, Ferris State 2, Murray State 0, and we have, hopefully, only one more round to go. If Murray State can make it that far, they will win the game against Ferris State tonight. Another incredible defensive hold coming in from Murray State Racers. Murray State better finish it here. I've got food waiting for me. I'm hungry, guys. It's dinner time. Especially after a game as exciting as this, it just really takes you out of it. In all seriousness, props to Murray State. Excellent teamwork, especially at the end, to hold that line. Amazing, amazing work. And now Murray State, can they be aggressive? Can they get the victory over Ferris State? And they're going to run the pirate ship. We saw this against Villanova, and it worked. Bonsai is going to plop down on top of that point. The Chief is going to put a shield down, and so is Aziz to protect him. Anher will stay on the May, and Emily will just provide that damage boost and a little bit of healing and have the revive ability for Bastion. And it looks like Flavpilf will stay on Anna. Scoping out, at least right now, the teams if they expose themselves here. And we don't know what they're running. Gonna presume they'll start the same. Hello? And he switches over. The old bait and switch. Ferris State not choosing to engage very early on the point. They're going to let them get up here a little bit. We can watch the flanks here. Oh, they're checking them out. Bonsai getting some damage coming in from Water's Orb. And there we can see, yeah, very similar strategies used for both teams. An excellent ice wall from Anher, just like Bree had the ice walls last time. But Murray State is making much quicker time of this. Pushing forward. They've still got 5 on the point now. They've all jumped off to try and win this team fight. Oh, excellent shields coming in from Ferris State. And now Anher falls. Murray State needs to stabilize here. They're awkward position to fight this, and now they've just wanted Ferris State to drop down, and they do. Chief gets frozen. Immortality Field is going to keep Murray State alive. Bonsai gets picked on the MST. That's one tank down. Carmel takes out Flavfield's Immortality Field. So they got to be careful now, but Aziz is able to kill Carmel. And now Murray State's going to be able to push forward a little bit here if they can get the Ferris State Bulldogs off that point, and they do. And Ferris State had to work for that first point, and then it became easy, but Murray State making quick work of that first point, and excellent work from Flavfield. Great call-outs from the team to let him know he's there. Jumps up in the air and just pushes him back. The enemy's Baptiste in him is falling now. And they are going to engage here. You saw Murray State just let Ferris State capitalize on this point and take it, but looks like Ferris State doesn't want to give it away so easily. They want to engage here. The danger is, of course, if they lose this team fight, Murray State will make some pretty decent progress on the point. Anher is freezing everybody he can, and there's a 5-player kill streak for him. And 3 or 4 down for Ferris State. Allows Murray State to take that point and open that door. 2-1 on map 3. Murray State just has to make it to that yellow mark on the top. And now Murray State Racers charging forward here. Anher getting shot. Saw the it's like the Reaper going away. Icewall to raise himself up off the ground, but then dives back down. Can't decide where he wants to be, really, and now he's jumped down. And there's the Gravitic Flux from Ferris State. Immortality Field. Great timing from Flavfield. Impeccable once again to keep the team alive. And Bonsai kills MSD. Murray State pushing forward here. And they've got the ults. They're gaining them. Chief gets 2. 10-player kill streak. Murray State is making this look even easier than Ferris State did. Excellent work from the Racers. And it's like they have to get a kick up the backside every time to get themselves going. Murray State, since Ferris State got to that second point, has just played impeccably so far, and they've icewalled, they've separated the team. Now they can punish them for trying to stagger that. Oh, and there comes their Lucio coming in at the last minute here. It's 2-3 down for Ferris State, and that was a bad decision on their part to take that point. Murray State just making them hurt. Chief kills Bree. They're still trying. They're still trying to get it. Murray State will take that all day, especially now that they're so staggered. That's once again, is it the pressure? Is it overconfidence? Is it, what is making Ferris State make those mistakes for playing so well the rest of the game? Let's go over to Aziz, who's played forward for his team. He gets stunned by the Doomfist and he falls to Adam. He might get revived by Mercy. Oh no, she switched over to Moira, that's right. And now switch over to Bonsai. He's got his ult. There's no nano available. And how is he going to use this? He's going to wait. He's going to back up with a fade. Emily just trying to stabilize her team there. She's trying to find anybody she can around her to melee and, of course, or excuse me, to heal. And they're all kind of spread out. Murray State needs to regroup here. They pushed this far. No reason to panic here. And they are so close to their second 2-1 victory. And their second ever map 3. If they keep winning these map 3s, we can start trending the hashtag Murray map 3. There's the damage boost coming in. Immortality Field, he heard it coming in. Perfect. Saving his team. Excellent heals coming in from Flatfield. The Sigma is taking down the Immortality Field, which allows him to do Gravitic Flux and punish the Murray State Racers, but Anher kills in M3. The Lucio is down. Now Chief is falling debris. Both sides, just everybody dying and falling, and nobody really getting a foothold in this fight. This is a prolonged team fight here. Aziz, once again, Captain Stable, staying alive for his team. Gets halted back by the enemy Orisa, and he's going to back up here and then falls. Murray State has just under 3 minutes to push to that yellow mark. They're so close to winning this game and closing it out. And look at the ults lining up from Murray State. You just saw Ferris State use quite a bit. Here they go. We're going to stay on Bonsai for a minute. I expect an ult coming in before too long. If he can get into a position where he can get in that back line. I think he's trying to wait until the shields are down. And here we go. He's going to try and go in. He's going to do... Oh, and he gets stunned by Bree. Oh, my goodness. Murray State's still able to push forward a little bit after the death, thanks to the coalescence of Emily pushing her team forward. And that yellow box is in sight. Can Murray State reach it? They've got a 5-player kill streak going on. Anher kills MSC, and Murray State pushing forward. This might be the moment. This might be the time. This might be the map. NM trying to just use his speed. Oh, perfect fade from Moira to stay alive under that meteor strike. Aziz kills an M3. There's Reaper getting 2 with his both support players. That's going to be crucial, but he gets frozen, and now he's down. Chief falls, though, as well as Anher. And Ferris State with about a minute and a half almost. Murray State so close. If they win the next team fight, you think they're going to have it. They've got the damage boost. They're going to have the Blizzard. We need to watch Anher because this might be the most critical Blizzard so far of the night. And here he goes. He puts the Blizzard on the point to lead the Racers into the attack. Sigma gets frozen. He gets halted back. He's unable to capitalize. The Blizzard gets 2. Aziz gets the 3rd. That's the Reaper down. That's going to be a crucial ice wall coming up to protect the Racers as they take out the Lucio. He's down now as well. Ferris State holding on to the point. There's the Doomfist trying to punish above the point. He's frozen as well. Now he falls. Flatfield with the double. Excellent ice wall, causing the Orisa to back up, and now Orisa almost frozen. They've switched over to the Hammond now to push them back, but it's not going to work. He falls. MST falls. Murray State inching forward. Are the Racers going to take it on their second map 3 ever? They're so close. 2-2. 5 people on the cart. You can see the time ticking away. 41 seconds. Murray State is almost there. Tracer just trying to survive and push Ferris State to the end. He gets punched in the face. And you think that's got to be it for the Murray State Racers. They're right there, but Ferris State all have those heroes that are allowing them to get back on the point so quick. Under 30 seconds. Murray State just needs to keep doing the same thing. And her has a reload. Almost in trouble. Reinhardt is not going to be the right pick, I don't think, but hey, what do I know? Murray State still having trouble pushing forward. Chief gets the Reaper, he gets 2. They are so close. They are so close to getting to that point. 10 seconds left. Can they do it? They've still got Lucio. They've got to take him out because every second he's on, they're just allowing Ferris State Bulldogs to get back on that point. Now it's going to be an overtime, so now Murray State can't afford a death. They can't be staggered. But Ferris State can afford the death. They've got their point right there, and just as you thought Murray State was going to close it out, Ferris State coming forward. Bonsai gets 1. Aziz gets 1 as well. This fight has been prolonged, and it's been chaotic. Who's going to come away with this one? That Reinhardt just trying to stabilize. There's another Blizzard. That's going to do it for Murray State Racers, and they win. What a game. What a game. What a map. What a team. Murray State giving us all heart attacks. Let's watch this play of the game and wrap it up for the night. Oh my goodness. The melody was the Reaper just destroying the Ferris State Bulldogs, and that, I think, had to be the moment in that map 3 where Murray State just really pushed on.